Caution lights have been turned off. Green flag and a wave this time. 41 laps, $4,100 on the line. David Scott on the pole. Greg Oaks on the outside. We are racing in the Mike Farr Memorial at Eriez. Through turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Still side by side up front for the lead. Trouble in turns 1 and 2 will put us under caution. A couple cars have slowed to a stop. And the yellow flag waves before we get a lap. Caution lights turned out. 41 laps the distance, $4,100 on the line. David Scott on the pole, Greg Oaks on the outside. The Mike Farr Memorial is underway here at Eriez. Wheel to wheel up front for the race lead down the back straightaway. Oaks in 22, Scott in 4S. At the end of lap number 1, Greg Oaks is your race leader. Scott second, Chad Wright third, Chub Frank fourth, Alex Ferree fifth. Chad Wright in the 1. He was the fast qualifier earlier this evening. Won his heat race, trying to pull up the clean sweep here this evening. He looks down to the inside of David Scott and about it for second. Can't get it done. Scott hangs on to the second spot. Oaks leads. Scott second, Wright third. 2 car lengths back to Chub Frank in fourth. Alex Ferree fifth. Boom Briggs in sixth. 3 laps going to go up on the scoreboard this time by. Top 3 cars have about 3 car lengths between themselves and a good battle for the 4th spot. Alex Ferree dives down on the inside in a battle for that spot with Chub Frank. Chub's got a little more momentum down the back straightaway. Wheel to wheel through turns 3 and 4. Chub Frank in 1 star, Alex Ferree in the 4. They stay side by side, 4 laps down. Alex Ferree and Chub Frank going at it tooth and nail for the 4th position. It's still Oaks, Scott, and Wright running 1, 2, and 3. This is the side-by-side battle for 4th spot. Chub Frank has it, Alex Ferree wants it. Good racing, those 2 drivers never laying a fender on each other. As Ferree momentarily clears him and takes sole possession of that 4th spot. Chad Wright is third. At the front of the field, Greg Oaks leads with slow ride, David Scott in second. 12 laps now complete, 12 laps down. And your race leaders are about to encounter more lap traffic directly in front of them. Bedell in the 44, Wyatt Scott in the X-Factor. The next 2 drivers to go 1 lap down, and they are side by side directly in front of your race leader, Greg Oaks. Oaks has to pick and choose where to go. Wyatt Scott drifts high up the racetrack. That opens up the door for Oaks to get by on the inside. Wyatt Scott will go 1 lap down. Bedell going to go 1 lap down now as well. Greg Oaks setting a torrent pace up at the front of the field. David Scott remains in second. Chad Wright is third. 4th is still Alex Ferree. And Chub Frank rounds out the top 5. Down low to put Bedell 1 lap down. The new line for David Scott paying dividends is able to close back in on your race leader, Greg Oaks. Oaks running high. Scott running high. Those 2 cars now a half straightaway advantage over 3rd place Chad Wright. In trouble for David Scott. Your 2nd place car has problems as he pulls the Terry Suppa-owned Rayburn down to the inside of the racetrack. And that might bring out a caution as David Scott, your 2nd place car, has trouble on lap number 17. And that is a tough break for him. He was running in 2nd, challenging Greg Oaks for the lead. 24 laps remain. Greg Oaks brings the field back around to the green. Boom Briggs in the John Lackey 28 making a run. They're 3 wide for the 2nd spot through turns 3 and 4. Alex Ferree trying to take that spot away. Chad Wright back on the inside. Side by side for second. Yellow flag is out. Trouble down in turns 3 and 4. Green flag about to wave. 18 complete, 23 to go in the Mike Farr Memorial at Eriez. Greg Oaks brings the field down to the green. Alex Ferree trying to get a good run up on the outside. Chad Wright down on the inside. Wright, the fast qualifier, the first heat race winner, trying to make it a clean sweep and get his biggest career win. Now down to the inside of the battle for the lead. Oaks able to hold him off the line. Good race up front here at Eriez. Greg Oaks in 22, Chad Wright in the M1, Alex Ferree in the 4. Oaks able to hold him off for the time being. Here comes Wright back down to the inside, Ferree to the outside. Toss a blanket over the top 3 cars, 20 laps scored. Greg Oaks is your race leader. They're still side by side for second. Alex Ferree on the outside, Chad Wright on the inside. They remain wheel to wheel. Cross flag shown to the field, 21 laps down, 20 laps to go in the 41 lap, $4,100 to win Mike Farr Memorial here at Erie's. Top 3 cars now with a little bit of distance between themselves. In 4th place, Chub Frank. They've got about 10 car lengths on the 1 star. Greg Oaks does not have that helping advantage. He's got less than a car length. Over the battle for second between Wright and Ferree. Top 3 cars putting on a show, 23 laps down. What a race here at Erie's. Oaks stays out front. Greg Oaks has led every lap of this race so far, but it's not come easy. The race leaders quickly closing in on the back of the field as well. 24 laps scored. That time by Alex Ferree was able to nip Chad Wright at the line. Does Ferree have anything for Oaks? Wright still right there. Chub Frank, your 4th place car, now starting to close in on the race leaders. Oaks on the high side. Ferree on the high side. Wright on the bottom, and Chub Frank closing in up top. 25 laps scored, and it's been a good one here at Erie's. Wright continues to pound the inside of the racetrack, trying to make up the ground. Back down to the inside goes the driver of the M1. This is a show at Erie's. Chad Wright trying to take that second spot back away from Alex Ferree. Lap traffic might play a factor in this one. They're quickly closing in on the 23 as Oaks is able to work by. Ferree might be able to reclaim second here. Instead, he slips high down at turn number 2. Wright stays married to the bottom, and that may end up costing him. Oh, 1 car directly in front of the leaders gets into the berm, and it's Easton Hedman. He's able to gather it back up. Ferree, though, goes back to second. Chad Wright back to 3rd. Chub Frank forward. Here comes Jared Miley. The Jet Jared Miley in the Corrado 10. Now challenging Chub Frank in a battle for the 4th spot. This time by 29 laps in the books, 12 laps remaining. Top 3 are all right there together and continue to put on a great race behind them side by side for 4th. Chad Wright back down to the inside of Alex Ferree in the battle for the 2nd spot. Behind of them, Jared Miley has moved the 10 car up into the 4th position, running the bottom. 10 to go. Oaks, Wright, Ferree all right there together. And they're a couple laps away from having company because now Jared Miley has moved into the 4th spot and is quickly closing in on the leaders. 9 laps remaining. Chad Wright back to second that time by. This is a dandy tonight here at Erie's. Greg Oaks has not led by more than 2 car lengths since the lap 17 restart. Chad Wright's got the M1 glued to the bottom. 8 laps to go. Chad Wright looking for his biggest career win in the M1. He might be a little bit better in turns 3 and 4. We'll see if he's got anything this time for Greg Oaks. Oaks still strong on the outside. Top 3 still right there together. Miley in 4th, Chub in 5th. Wright's got another good run down in turn number 2. Oaks though with the momentum down the back straightaway. Here comes Chad Wright back down to the inside as the race leaders close into the back of the field. 6 laps remaining. 6 laps to go for Greg Oaks. Can he hang on? Can he hold off? Chad Wright, caution is out. The caution flag is out. Oh man, that spoils a phenomenal battle up front for the lead. Line back up in the Delaware double file restart. Greg Oaks leads. Chad Wright second. Alex Ferree third. 6 laps to go, and we're back underway. A good restart for Alex Ferree, who might take the second spot back away from Chad Wright. Chub Frank gonna toss his head in the ring as well. This time by 5 flanges in the air, 5 laps to go. Greg Oaks trying to hang on. Still side by side for second in what has been a wildly entertaining and clean race for the bridesmaid honors between the M1 of Chad Wright and the 4 of Alex Ferree. 4 laps to go. Can Greg Oaks hang on for 4 more laps? He stretches out his advantage just a little bit now down the back straightaway. Possibly the biggest lead Greg Oaks has had in a whole 3 car lengths. 3 laps to go this time by. Chad right now pounding the inside of the racetrack. Ferree moves up the racetrack to try to get a run. 4 car lengths finish for Oaks down the back straightaway. Side by side for second, side by side for 4th, side by side for 6th, 2 to go. It still looks like the Delaware double file restart with the leader out front. 2 by 2 by 2 behind of him. Wheel to wheel for second, wheel to wheel for 4th, wheel to wheel for 6th, but the white flag is out. Final time around, this time for Greg Oaks. Still side by side for second. Ferree inches ahead of Chad Wright that time by the line. Miley right there as well. Down the back straightaway. Ferree back out to the second spot. Checkered flag in the air. The winner of the Mike Farr Memorial is Greg Oaks. Alex Ferree second. Chad Wright third. Miley fourth. And Chub Frank rounds out the top 5. Great race tonight here at Eriez.
Well, congratulations, Greg. Arguably maybe one of the best wins of your career, one of the best races here at Eriez, and you led every lap. I don't know if you knew it, but it was a great race behind you, but you kept everyone right behind you there. Congratulations.
Boy, it sure feels good to get this one for me and my team and my sponsors. The last 2 weeks down here, both times we broke in the heat and had to load the car, and it was just awesome to pull this off tonight for everybody.
You know, and I did a little bit of math here with all this extra bonus money and everything. I got you winning. It was $4,100 to win, and I don't know if you know this, but they added the Bobby Farr and family added all this lap money. We're going to put you at a total of $6,755 for winning tonight.
That's awesome. I can't thank the Farr family enough, and I appreciate all they do for the sport. Mike was a great man. I talked to him many times on the phone, and he was always willing to help anybody out, and just a class act.
Congratulations on that win. Did you hear those cars right behind you? I mean, they were right there with you, but I don't think they really got quite to the side of you there, but.
I was nervous. I seen somebody working underneath me there. The last 6-7 laps, I moved down just a little bit to it felt like there was just a little more traction there, like the top was starting to give up. I think our left rear tire was starting to give up a little bit, but I was just so happy to see the checkered come out. This one wore me out.
Well, congratulations, Greg Oaks. Take this on to victory lane. Let's hear it for Greg Oaks.
This is every lap from the race.
Here we go.
All my money.
We were hoping to. That was our game plan. You know, we haven't finished the feature here in 2
Cash,
weeks.
so be careful.
Very good. Thank you for all you did to put this race on.
No problem.
Yes,
Great
definitely.
race, guys.
No problem.
Mike was a great guy.
He was.
Yes, he was. Talked to him many times on the phone.
Here's a copy of the lap money, so you have an idea. So.
You want to get a picture with this? Absolutely. I'll take a picture with a pretty woman any day.
I'm sure I look really good.
Let her get one before we're done.
Get in there, Dave.
Here, Kelly, take this.
You
You gotta make your way around here.
I'll take that. Anything that way.
We'll be there anyway.
Here we go, sir. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got a car. Over here. Name my own name.
You might be here all night. It's been a while for us.
That's all right.
Hey, get back there. Hey, buddy.
Okay, Oaks.
I
One
know,
cartwheel for Mike Farr.
This is gonna be a
For Mike Farr.
Hold on!
Woo!
Don't get in there!
Holy cow.
Hey, somebody get 911.
Yeah! Woo-hoo!
We're getting uglier. Right. really force us out here.
I guess I'm calling in work tomorrow. I'll be working up there at the Yorkshire
It'll seem a lot easier.
Yorkshire Battery tomorrow. You know, changing tires.
I ain't got to go to work tomorrow. I'm good.
I don't think anybody's even taking a picture.